Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up, and welcome to Booktalk. Today I'm going to be discussing We Were Liars by E.Lockhart, and I read this on day 6 and 7 of BookTubethon, which was this past week, and oh my gosh, this book just blew me away. I have never read anything like this before. The writing style is so good and awesome and so interesting, and the ending, it blew me away. Like, the ending, oh my gosh, that ending though, and just, this book was amazing and it blew me away. And if you're gonna read this, well, you should read it, but if you're gonna read it, go into it knowing nothing. And I actually tried reading this back in January, but I don't remember anything from when I read it in January because I only read like 10 pages at that time, and this is more of a summertime book, so like, don't read it in the winter, read it in the summertime because this book takes place in the summertime. But for a little synopsis, I guess, it's about this family called the Sinclair family, and they're very rich and wealthy, and every year they go to this island they own, and all the families are there, and it's about this girl. Our main character is this girl named Candace, and she has this accident one summer 15, and so this book is about her coming back for the first time since the accident, and things happen, and that's all I'm gonna say. I hope that doesn't spoil anything. That's just the best description I can give, but I guess I'll read you the back because the back does give some information. It's a good synopsis, but the back says, "We are Sinclairs. No one is needy, no one is wrong. We live, at least in the summertime, on a private island off the coast of Massachusetts. Perhaps that is all you need to know, except that some of us are liars." Pum pum pum! Doesn't that sound so good? It's so good, and this book's so pretty. Like, look at it, gloriousness. But you should definitely check it out, and if you haven't read it yet and you don't want to be spoiled, I would leave now because I'm about to go into a spoily discussion because I got some things to say about this book. But yeah, leave now, non-spoily people. Goodbye. Goodbye. Are you gone yet? You left now. You should be gone by now. Okay? Okay, so let's discuss We Were Liars for the people who stay, because you have read it. So, our main character, Katie, that's how I'm gonna say her name, because, I don't know, C-A-D-Y, how, that sounds like Katie, so I'm gonna say Katie or Candace, depends. But, she was a very interesting character. She had a very interesting story to tell because her dad left her when she was 14, 15, I don't remember. I think it was summer 15 when it happened, but it was really weird because when he was leaving, she was saying that she got shot and like her heart fell out and she was like bleeding all over the place, and I was like, is this real? Is this actually happening? But it wasn't. That's just how she like describes things that happened to her, and I thought that was really interesting how E.Lockhart like describes things that have happened to these characters and all in this like crazy way, like getting shot. I found that very interesting. But I liked her. She had such an interesting background story, and I feel so bad for her because like she was having headaches and migraines all the time. I just felt so bad. I was like, you don't deserve this. But she kind of does in a way because of the ending, which I will discuss later because I got some feels to say about the ending. But I think my favorite character was Johnny because Johnny was just funny, and he was just all like always happy, and he was just a really nice character to be around. And also Marion, I don't know how to say her name. It's spelled so weird. It's M-I-R-R-E-N, something like that, but it's like so messed up though. Here, wait, let me see. Oh yeah, there's like a map in this, which is really cool. Map is of the island, and whoa, that island's big. I never looked at it. Wow. And then there's a family tree. How do you spell it? M-I-R-R-E-N. How do you say that? That is not a name. That's just a bunch of letters. But I liked her. She was funny at some points, but I mean she was okay. But oh, she was the one who lied most because she lied about her life and the boyfriend and her sexual intercourse, which was so stupid. And that name she made for her boyfriend was just, it was so bad. But I mean she wasn't bad though. I mean, I'm glad she was there for Katie. And then we have Gat. Gat? I know you're thinking that I probably liked him. That's probably what you're thinking right now if you're watching this. But Gat was probably my least favorite out of the four liars. Not out of all characters, but out of the four liars, Gat was probably my favorite. Not my favorite, my least favorite, because he wouldn't tell the truth. See, that's why I like Johnny. Johnny would tell the truth. Like, if Katie would say something and think that's what happened, Johnny would say, yeah, that's what happened. But Gat wouldn't answer Katie's questions, and that got on my nerves. I couldn't stand that. Like, how there was this one conversation, they were hanging out, and he was like, I shouldn't have kissed you, I shouldn't have given you roses, I shouldn't have said you're beautiful. And then Katie gets up and kisses him, and he kisses her back. And I was like, dude, you just said you wished she didn't kiss you. That's not normal. That's not right at all. And just Gat, I mean, there were some points in the book where I did like him, but I just found him very confusing. And just tell the truth, man. Tell the truth. And just, man, I wish I liked him more because he is a nice guy, I guess. But I didn't like him as much as I had hoped. And like, oh, Katie's and Gat's relationship, I found that very weird. It was not a healthy relationship. I knew it wasn't gonna work out because, not just because of the grandpa, but it wasn't gonna work out. Because Gat, he would say he would love her, but he really doesn't. And he would be like, oh, you don't know me at all. But then they would make out. And I was just like, they just have such a confusing relationship. But I didn't like them together a lot, which is weird. I'm not shipping the main couple. That's so odd for me to say. But, yeah, I didn't really like their relationship. I knew it wasn't really going to work out, even though I had, like, hope it would. It wasn't working. It just wasn't going to work. But the liars were my favorite, like, the group. And then everyone else I hated. I hated the aunts. I hated all the other kids, even though they weren't a part of the story, really. I still didn't really like them anyway. And then, oh my gosh, the grandpa. I can't stand that grandpa guy. I mean, his advice is so weird. His way of life is weird. All their ways of life are weird. Like, and I agreed with Katie when she was talking to her mom, being like, Grandpa's not going to be here forever for him to support you, and like how all the aunts are spending their money, like they're being funded by their trust fund from their grandpa, and that money's gonna run out sometime soon because they're just wasting it away. And just I couldn't stand them. They're so annoying, and like they all have these horrible lives, and it's all their fault. And then they always go back to their dad, but he's gonna die soon, and they know he's gonna die soon. So why keep going back to them? They're like a bunch of 14-year-olds just being spoiled and asking things from their dad, and it got on my nerves. I can't stand them. Couldn't stand them. They're just and just everything Katie said about that, I was just preach. I just agreed with her all the way. Yeah, my favorite aunt, I guess. Oh, that, what's her name? Bess? The best aunt who has a lot of kids. Yeah, I think I liked her the best because she wanted that one house with all the rooms. Oh, she wanted, Katie's mom's house, but Katie's mom was like, no, this is our house, but only 2 people live in that house. Give it to the woman who has, like, 4 kids. And just, man, her life's so sad. I felt so bad for her. But, yeah, I cannot stand Katie's mom. She's so annoying. Like, I didn't believe anything she said at all. I was just like, you little liar. I don't believe it. But, okay, should I talk about the ending now? Let's talk about the ending, okay? Shall we? My gosh, the end. Okay, so I knew there was going to be a twist to this book because my sister has already read this, and she had told me that there was a twist, and so I didn't know what the twist was. So, you know, I didn't really pick up on clues, but the one clue I did pick up on, though, when Katie, she was retelling a memory, and she mentioned the 3 liars' funerals and how she didn't get to attend those funerals. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, funerals? Are you saying that they died? And then Katie later on remembers the memory about the fire, which, by the way, this whole fire plan was the most outrageous thing ever. It's just, oh, so stupid. But she recaps the fire scene, and then, like, they died. The 3 liars died, and plus those 2 dogs. And oh my gosh, the 2 dogs, that was really sad, because, you know, I have a dog, so I was imagining if my dog died in a fire, and I was like, that was sad. But the 3 liars died in the fire. Okay, let's just recap this whole plan, okay? Like, they literally just say, let's start a fire in the house, and they're gonna each go on each level and pour gasoline and all start the fire. Which, no, you just have to burn one floor to start the fire. And so Katie has the bottom floor, and she starts in this one room. I think it's the kitchen, but she was supposed to start somewhere else. And then she goes to the study room and puts all the gasoline on the books, and then starts the fire and gets out. But she realizes that no one else is out, and then that's why in the memory about the funerals, she was like, her hands and feet were bandaged, and that's why they were bandaged, because she went back into the fire and everything was now making sense. And just, she's the reason why she killed them. Like, I'm 100% blaming her for it, because she shouldn't have started the fire in the study room with all the books, because books burn easily. That's probably, and no, you don't do that. Well, you shouldn't burn books, period. But I can't believe that's where she started it. And then I felt so bad that they were all dead. And then you realize that this whole time, Katie has been imagining them as ghosts. She's been imagining them here. And did the adults realize that she was imagining them? That's something I want to know. But I can't believe they were just imagined, because the conversations she had with them felt so real. And it was so sad at the end when they go into the water and leave. I was just like, oh my gosh. But I can't believe they were hallucinations. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. But like, that was weird. Did the adults realize she was hallucinating? Or like, did they know, but like, they weren't gonna say anything? It just, oh, the ending was so upsetting. I was really sad when they left. But I can't believe they died. I cannot believe they died. And it is all her fault. And I will say that it is her fault, because she shouldn't have started the fire in the study room. And then I think the reason why she was in the water is because since she was like all burnt from going back in, she was trying to like cool down her hands. But I don't understand why she was like half naked though. That's a little weird. I can't explain that. But I can't believe they're dead. I can't believe they died. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts. I can't believe they're dead. But this book just shocked me in so many ways, and it was just so good. It was so good. So yeah, please share your thoughts in the comments below. What did you overall think on this book? I thought it was amazing. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more videos in the future, you should definitely click the subscribe button down below. And I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time with a new video up soon. So, bye!